Welcome everybody, this is Christian, and today I'm going to do another thing of consumer advice, and this one's going to be on Gamefly. I've been using Gamefly for quite a number of years now, and I overall really enjoy it. It's essentially what Netflix used to be, but for games, and the fact that it actually mails you physical copies of disc for any console that is like relatively modern, even though they may have some of the older ones if you're particularly old school. But I use them for a lot of games that I'm curious about that I think is worth a play, but I don't think is worth the initial $60. Or sometimes I even use them to rent a game when I know there's going to be a definitive version that I'll just go ahead and buy later. This is particularly true for Bethesda games. I love Bethesda games. I love New Vegas. I love Fallout 3. I love Fallout 4. But the first week of any of those games is kind of a mess, so I stay clear of it and get it on Gamefly. I beat the main campaign and plenty of other side quests, and then I usually go ahead and buy the definitive version later, and I'll do either another playthrough or I'll renew my original character and do all the DLC stuff. That's just a strategy that I've picked up after buying all the Fallout 3 DLC individually and having plenty of buggy issues in the beginning. But it allows me to play more games than I definitely would normally, and sometimes I just set it to the normal or even lower difficulty just to go through the story, just to see what it's like, or there's a new Call of Duty every single year, and there's no way I can get involved in the multiplayer and all that kind of stuff, but I am kind of curious about some of the single player. So I'll rent it. I will put it on normal difficulty. I'll run through the campaign. I'll either play a little bit of multiplayer, or ideally I'll do it against bots, just try out the new kill streaks, and then I'll mail it back. And that way I don't spend $60. They get some money based off of whatever Gamefly sends them, and I get to be a little bit more current on what games are coming out and how things are going rather than having to spend $1,000 a year on all the various games. I just do one game at a time. It's about $16 a month, and I find that's perfectly fair. And that's all. I hope this has been helpful for you one way or the other. Do any of you use Gamefly? If so, could you leave me a comment at the bottom about what you thought about it? Bye.